Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, progress on the ancient library as I stand here in front of the river Styx, because it is kind of a dead river here down by the Low Meadows Spire. But I've made a few changes inside. So, out here, still the same. I've still got some storage and a bed here. But downstairs, I have made a few minor changes here and there. Changed the librarian's desk here, and I put a glowing block right in front of it so that when you're standing here, the librarian can see your face. And I centered it up a little bit because I realized that the door was 5 blocks wide and stuff just wasn't lining up very well. Put in a couple of bookshelves back here, and one of the changes that I made both here and downstairs is these are all secret bookshelves uh, because they have books on them. And all of the regular bookcases, I just couldn't figure out how to place books on them or anything, so I gave up on that idea. Go through our secret door here, and all of this is still the same right here until we get down in here. So instead of there being one glowing line up to the middle there, I changed it up and we put 2 there because, again, this is an odd number wide. And I put in some bronze blocks, just kind of lining the way along here. So I replaced all the bookshelves on that side with the secret bookshelves, and I replaced the ones along the wall out here with them. I still need to change out these ones here. And if we follow our glowing blocks up to this brazier here, there's a couple of blocks going that way, a couple of blocks going that way. This side hasn't changed at all yet. I am going to change all of these bookshelves for the secret ones so that they actually have books on them like a library should. I took the doorway out of these two, and I've gotten around to, excuse me, actually building some rooms down here. So this side is where the builder is, and I made all of the stairs and walls and everything out of the highly polished stone. And I put the chandeliers up there. And we've got a couple of the blue glowing stones along here just to light the path over to that door. And one thing I did do was I changed this column to the highly polished stone from the castle stone that it was, because the castle stone just didn't really seem to fit. So there's that. Now if we go in this door, the walls, the stairs, and everything are all well block. And I sunk a lantern into that wall. I just took out 4 blocks and then put 4 blocks behind them and then put the lantern up there so it's just kind of recessed into the wall. And if we come down this dark hallway to this spot, I have a brazier sitting in a little alcove right here. And I'm quite proud of that little alcove. It looks quite nice. And then if we go further down the hall, there's another light right here. Go up this dark stairway to this door. And this side is where the blacksmith, where his library is. So I did this whole room in the red fired brick, floors, walls, the ceiling. And I tried to make each room a little different. So we've got one brazier in the middle there with 4 benches around it. And we're just surrounded by books. And the blue dots are meant to guide you around to the entrances and exits. So I've got single ones along in here and then doubles by the door. And I think I did the same thing on the other side too. And then all of these are secret bookshelves. And then I've got the lanterns on the walls. And I've got one chandelier, well, hanging lamp up there. And if we go back down into this tunnel and back to where this brazier is, reason I did not look over to the right is because this room is still a work in progress. So this will be the alchemist's library down here. And I'm thinking I'm going to go down. We are a fair ways down. Like we are 2 or 3 sets of stairs down from that one. So the top of this hallway is actually lower than that floor up there, which is fine because right now here we are actually underneath the farmer and the hunters section. So it's directly above us. And then these 2 guys are off to the sides. So I've got lots of room up here because those rooms over there, each wall is 2 sections high. So the top of those sections over there actually line up with the floor of the farmer and the hunter section upstairs. And then this actually goes down even further. So I've got a little bit of room up top here. And I've got some room down below. But my my shrine, or my flame shrine, right there, is actually outside. And it's way up there on the surface. So I'm not sure how much further down I can go. I may need to actually move my shrine from where it is outside into the library. And I'm thinking that if I do have to move it, because it currently is just up there, and I think I might just move it to right here where this brazier is. So I might take out a block. Let's see, where is... Okay, so we've got one right there, which would actually be perfect. I don't want to take out this block here. I would take out this block right here, and then take my my altar from up there and place it right here, because then it still leaves a clear path to come along here and then make the turn to go down either door, while still providing some illumination there. And it would expand my building capabilities further down, because I do have some ideas as to how I want the alchemist's library to look, and I do want it to go down. So I'm gonna have to work on that. Yeah, this is where I've gotten to so far. I'm really not overly thrilled with this brazier right here. And actually, I'm going to move it. You know, it just... Yeah, right there is better. So now that opens this up, and that's where the altar would sit if I actually had it down here. And I may end up moving it. We'll have to see. Once I start digging down for the alchemist's library, I'm going to have to see how far down I can go before I start hitting that orange line. Uh, I know that to the left and right and the front and back here, I've got lots of room, but going down, I may be nearing my limit. So I may have to move it from up there to down here, just to give myself that extra room to build it. But we'll have to see. And I feel a sneeze coming. And it goes away. All right. So, yeah, that is the progress that I've made so far. I'm going to get back to work on the alchemist's library downstairs here. Because the stairs for it, or the hallway, is right about here. So I've probably ventured about this far in. And I want to make the library down there probably as big, if not a little bigger than this one, but I want to make it on multiple levels. So I got a fair bit of work ahead of me. So I'm going to get back down there, get working on this, and until then, I'll catch you later.